Good morning. On behalf of Commissioner Brenda Luckie, Commissioner of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, and Chief Superintendent Sylvie Bourassa-Muse, welcome to the Royal Canadian Mounted Police National Memorial Service. The Memorial Service is the most significant annual event for the force, and I'd like to extend special greetings to our visiting troops, and most importantly, to the family members and friends of our fallen comrades. Today we gather to remember the 246 men and women who have died in the line of duty. I am Sergeant Major Elaine Maisonneuve, your Master of Ceremonies this morning. At this time, I would kindly ask that you ensure your cellular phones are silenced. S'il vous plaît, assurez-vous que vos téléphones sont sur des modes silence. Bonjour. Au nom de la commissaire de la GRC, commissaire Brenda Luckie, et du commandant de la division Dépôt, le surintendant principal Sylvie Bourassa-Muse, je vous souhaite la bienvenue au service commémoratif national de la Gendarmerie royale du Canada. Le service commémoratif est l'événement annuel le plus important pour la Gendarmerie et je tiens à saluer spécialement nos troupes visites et plus particulièrement la présence des familles et des amis de nos camarades décédés. Aujourd'hui, nous nous rassemblons pour rendre hommage aux 246 hommes et femmes qui ont perdu la vie dans l'exercice de leurs fonctions. Je suis la sergent-major Elaine Maisonneuve, votre maître de cérémonie ce matin. Compagnie Royale du Canada sera défilé sous peu. The guidon of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police will be marched on shortly. You'll note the guidon is draped with a black cravat in recognition of the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, who presented it to the force in 1973. Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez vous lever pour la sortie du guidon de la GRC. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the trooping of the RCMP guidon. Uniformed members in the audience are reminded to salute during the marching on of the guidon, the general salute, the royal salute, the last post, and reveille. Please remain standing for the arrival of the Commissioner of the RCMP, Commissioner Brenda Lucky. Mesdames et Messieurs, veuillez rester debout pour l'arrivée de la commissaire de la GRC, la commissaire Brenda Lucky. She is accompanied by the Commanding Officer of Dépôt Division, Chief Superintendent Sylvie Bourassa-Muse. Elle est accompagnée du commandant de la division Dépôt, le surintendant principal Sylvie Bourassa-Muse. Please remain standing for the arrival of His Honor, the Honorable Russ Mirasti, Lieutenant Governor of Saskatchewan. S'il vous plaît, restez debout pour l'arrivée du lieutenant-gouverneur de la Saskatchewan, l'Honorable Russ Mirasti. Please be seated. Veuillez vous asseoir. At this time, the Commissioner will inspect the troops on parade, accompanied by Commanding Officer of Dépôt Division. Le commissaire de la GRC va maintenant inspecter les troupes. Elle sera accompagnée par le commandant de la division Dépôt.
Parade! Attention!
We will now proceed with the laying of the wreaths, followed by the reading of the RCMP Honor Roll. Nous continuerons maintenant avec le dépôt des couronnes, suivi de la lecture du tableau d'honneur de la GRC. The beginning and the end of the 2 minutes of silence during which we bow our heads will be marked by 3 beats of the drum. Le début et la fin des 2 minutes de silence, durant lesquelles nous baisserons la tête, seront marqués des 3 coups de tambour. Pardon. Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez vous lever et rester debout pour le dépôt des couronnes. Ensuite, la lecture des 246 noms de la liste d'honneur, contenant les noms des membres de la GRC, ayant perdu la vie, répondant à un appel de service opérationnel, qui présentait des risques pour la vie. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain standing for the laying of the wreaths, followed by the reading of the 246 names on the RCMP Honor Roll, containing the names of RCMP members who have lost their lives in response to an operational police duty, in which there was an element of life-threatening risk. I now invite Chaplain Dr. Mohammed Abdel-Settar to come forward and offer a prayer of comfort and dedication. J'invite l'aumônier Dr. Mohammed Abdel-Settar à nous offrir une prière de réconfort.
Prayer for comfort and dedication. We gather on this historic square before the fourth cenotaph to remember those who gave their lives in the performance of their duties. Their names honored among families and friends are now honored in Canadian history as well. These brave people will always be remembered. Amen.
Laying a wreath on behalf of the Commissioner-in-Chief of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, His Majesty King Charles III, King of Canada, is the Honourable Russ Mirasti, Lieutenant Governor of Saskatchewan. L'Honorable Russ Mirasti, Lieutenant-Gouverneur de la Saskatchewan, dépose une couronne au nom de la commissaire en chef de la GRC, Sa Majesté le Roi Charles III, Roi du Canada. Laying a wreath on behalf of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police is Commissioner Brenda Lucky. La commissaire Brenda Lucky dépose une couronne au nom de la Gendarmerie royale du Canada. Laying a wreath on behalf of all families who have lost a family member in the line of duty, Sergeant Natasha Spakowski and Luc Bordage. Sergeant Natasha Spakowski dépose une couronne au nom de la famille de nos camarades qui ont perdu la vie dans l'exercice de leurs fonctions, accompagnée par Lucas Bordage. Laying a wreath on behalf of the RCMP Veterans Association, Dr. Robert Roy, President of the RCMP Veterans Association. Dr. Robert Roy dépose une couronne au nom de l'Association des vétérans de la GRC. Laying a wreath on behalf of the National Police Federation, Peter Merrifield. Peter Merrifield dépose une couronne au nom de la Fédération de la Police nationale.
Sub-Constable Nash.
Sub-Constable Mahoney.
Constable Grayburn.
Constable Hooley.
Constable Wall.
Constable Gibson.
Constable Garrett.
Constable Arnold.
Constable Cowan.
Corporal Slade.
Constable Burke.
Corporal Lowry.
Constable Elliott.
Sergeant Montgomery.
Constable de Beaujeu.
Corporal Morphy.
Constable Reading.
Constable Heron.
Sergeant Colbrook.
Constable Kern.
Sergeant Wild.
Constable Kerr.
Corporal Hawkin.
Constable Campbell.
Constable Heathcote.
Special Constable Sam.
Staff Sergeant Brooke.
Constable Russell.
Constable Jackson.
Corporal Haddock.
Assistant Surgeon Flood.
Constable Wilmette.
Sergeant Donaldson.
Special Constable Carter.
Inspector Fitzgerald.
Constable Kinney.
Constable Taylor.
Constable Davies.
Corporal Bailey.
Constable Fitzgerald.
Constable Lamont.
Staff Sergeant Bassange.
Corporal Usher.
Sergeant Searle.
Corporal Doak.
Constable MacDonald.
Constable Cox.
Constable Rhodes.
Sergeant Nicholson.
Constable McDonald.
Constable Millen.
Corporal Rawls.
Corporal Halliday.
Inspector Sampson.
Corporal Moriarty.
Constable Shaw.
Constable Harrison.
Sergeant Wallace.
Constable Miller.
Constable Horan.
Constable Borman.
Constable Rodenizer.
Constable Gledo.
Sergeant Barker.
Constable Council.
Constable Rapier.
Engineer 3rd Class Gillis.
Constable Johnstone.
Sergeant Dubuque.
Constable Patterson.
First Officer Millthorpe.
Constable Oliver.
Master Bonner.
Constable Bedlington.
Surgeon Powers.
Constable Watts.
Constable Cameron.
Constable Moon.
Constable Bondurant.
Constable Dalbines.
3rd Class Constable Hoey.
Constable Nelson.
Constable Stackhouse.
Constable Cobble.
Constable Wilson.
Constable Gammon.
Constable Sander.
Constable Bloomfield.
Constable Melsom.
Inspector McComb.
Constable Cobley.
Corporal Smart.
2nd Class Constable Melnichuk.
Second Class Constable Farrell.
2nd Class Constable Perry.
Second Class Constable Ransom.
Staff Sergeant Rothwell.
Constable Green.
Special Constable Cormier.
Constable Lelliot.
Constable Ekstrom.
Special Constable Jarvis.
Special Constable Kent.
Constable Chartrand.
Corporal Ryder.
Second Class Constable Henderson.
Constable Wood.
Constable Casper.
Constable Ferguson.
Constable Laird.
Constable Ray.
Second Class Constable Chandler.
Constable Sundell.
Constable Sinclair.
Constable Thompson.
Constable Keck.
Constable Weisgerber.
Constable Patterson.
Constable Lipin.
Constable Foreman.
Sergeant Lockland.
Corporal Asbill.
Constable Malcolm.
Constable Annan.
Constable Dubois.
Corporal Giesbrecht.
Constable Amy.
Third Class Constable Williams.
Constable Robinson.
Constable Bruce.
Constable Carroll.
Third Class Constable Tidman.
Constable Pearson.
Third Class Constable Tumfor.
Corporal Harvey.
Constable Perry.
3rd Class Constable Varney.
Second Class Constable Kerr.
Corporal Williams.
Constable Green.
Sergeant Schrader.
Constable Anson.
Sergeant O'Malley.
Constable Ivany.
Constable Siegel.
Constable Mason.
Constable Pialet.
Constable Eternal.
Constable Tremblay.
Constable Durginda.
Constable Baldwinson.
Constable Schweikowski.
Corporal Lidstone.
Constable Brophy.
Constable Onofree.
Constable King.
Special Constable Foster.
Constable Davis.
Constable McLaughlin.
Constable Seward.
Constable Doucette.
Constable Brooks.
Special Constable Etidloy.
Constable Karwaski.
Constable Sedgwick.
Constable Agar.
Corporal Larson.
Constable Thomas.
Constable McKinnon.
Constable Butler.
Special Constable Myers.
Corporal Jones.
Constable Keogh.
Constable Anderson.
Constable Bourgoin.
Constable Giesbrook.
Constable Boudai.
Special Constable Bosco.
Special Constable Wilson.
Special Constable Thomas.
Corporal Johansson.
Auxiliary Constable Abel.
Constable Tessier.
Constable Barry.
Special Constable Kowalchuk.
Corporal Flanagan.
Constable Bayak.
Constable Rigler.
Constable Breeze.
Sergeant Burkholder.
Constable Gagny.
Constable Hutchinson.
Gendarme Carrière.
Corporal Cumming.
Constable Bourdon.
Constable Seawald.
Constable Strongquill.
Constable Diot.
Constable Audi.
Special Constable Masson.
Constable Ing.
Constable Maurice.
Corporal Galloway.
Auxiliary Constable Balmer.
Auxiliary Constable Everly.
Constable Gordon.
Constable Johnston.
Constable Myrol.
Constable Sheeman.
Auxiliary Constable Fraser.
Constable Augustino.
Constable Cameron.
Gendarme Bourdage.
Special Constable Pat Camery.
Special Constable Timms.
Sergeant Mobley.
Special Constable Nicholson.
Constable Mingay.
Constable Warden.
Constable Scott.
Constable Johnston.
Constable Lundblad.
Constable Atkins.
Constable Robinson.
Sergeant Gallagher.
Chief Superintendent Coates.
Special Constable Oyugma.
Constable Putvin.
Civilian Member Brolin.
Constable Pinio.
Constable Oliver.
Constable Javaudin.
Constable Larch.
Constable Ross.
Corporal Hawkins.
Constable Wynne.
Constable Beckett.
Gendarme Dubuc.
Constable Deschamps.
Sergeant Forbes.
Constable Francis. Constable Fortis.
Superintendent Massey.
Constable Alan Popst. Constable Heidi Stevenson. Constable Shelby Patton.
Hooray! Attention!
I now invite Chaplain Tom McCullough to offer a prayer of benediction. J'invite l'aumônier Tom McCullough à venir nous offrir une prière de bénédiction.
May God give to you and all whom you love his comfort and his peace, his light and his joy in this world and the next. And may the blessing of God remain with you this day and forever. Eternal rest grant unto them, O Lord. Let perpetual light shine upon them, and may they ever rest in peace. Amen.
You may be seated. Veuillez vous asseoir. The parade will conclude with the march past in front of the cenotaph, the monument engraved with the names of our fallen comrades. The D, H, and F division troops have one member missing from its ranks. This is to honor their fallen comrade. Les troupes défileront devant le cénotaphe sur lequel sont gravés les noms de nos camarades disparus. Un espace est laissé vide dans les rangs des troupes de la division D, H et F, en l'honneur de leurs camarades décédés.
Edo party and band, take halt! March! Edo party! By the center! Quick! March!
of our fallen members. Mesdames et messieurs, merci de vous être joints à nous pour honorer nos camarades disparus. Be safe, soyez prudents. You are all now invited to attend the chapel for the Memorial Chapel service. Overflow will be in the Roche-Percé Auditorium in the Centennial Building. Vous êtes maintenant invités à prendre part au service à la chapelle. Merci de votre participation aujourd'hui. Thank you for joining us today.